green grass growing.
Here come the goats, there
Is no slowing.
They've got the kids in tow. Come on and see the show.
This is Rubberneck.
The pigs will slop and roosters crow. It's our hometown
Rodeo.
rodeo. Excitement never stops
While the animals jump and hop. Join the show just after 7.
Watch us in our
Animal heaven.
Wake up with
Goats and chicks.
Come feed the cows
All their grain mix.
Join the show just after 7. Take a head count by 10, 11. With the crew, come take a pic. Just watch for the cows,
Cause they might stick you with the horn in the butt. Dubba-dubba-doo. My daughter wrote that song and sang it. My older daughter, my oldest. Pennsylvania.
Snuggle with the goats,
I can't blame ya.
The pigs huddle
And hey,
and
hide away till May.
Hope is here
With all her friends.
Around the farm work
Never ends.
We keep the
Garden green.
With the goats to
Eat the weeds.
Join the show just after 7. Watch us in our animal heaven. Wake up with goats and chicks. Come feed the cows all their grain mix. Join the show just after 7. Take a head count to 10, 11. With the crew, come take a pic. Just watch
For the cows, cause they might stick. I need to change that line. Just watch for the cows, cause they might stick. Please leave the singing up to her. Snappy snap. My rubberneck rooster enjoyed it. My rubberneck. Why don't you just put that song on a CD and you might be able to sell them to your fans? I don't know. It is what it is. Hi. Good morning. How are ya? Guten Morgen. I think it's German for good morning. You know, the funny thing is I don't even know any German. I don't know any German. Nothing, really. It does say they might kick, but it needs to say watch for the cows, they might stick. Because, of course, things have changed since then. I've never been kicked, but, well, okay, let's put it this way. While I was on the ground, Guten Morgen is German and Guten Morgen is Dutch. Okay, Guten Morgen. But while I was on the ground being stuck by Chuck, how much food was ate by the mice? Oh gosh, we'll talk about that in a second. So when Chuck got me and I was in the field, and that was like the end of my life, I thought. That was it. He was kicking me. Well, stepping on me. He was stepping on me. I have one last bruise from the injury. I have one last bruise still from the injury, and it's right here on my inner, right next to my kneecap, on the inside of my leg. Oh, guys, last night I put a live stream on. This is Rubberneck, Rye, whatever you want to call him. People are telling me that this is a symptom, a neurological symptom, or no, a mineral deficiency, where he's flopping his head around. Anyways, back. God, I got the squirrel hat on today. That's perfect for me because I have squirrels all over the place. Last night, I set up an angel watch inside of my garage to look for rats. Because, well, here's the deal. Before I left for Texas, I had a bunch of feed bags in there. I took a lot of stuff and I just threw it in there. It's okay, buddy. I just threw all that stuff in there. And every time I opened the door, a rat would run or scurry away. It did stop early, I know. I don't know what happened. Well, based on what I watched and based on all of the screenshots I got, it seems like... Hey, Kim, how are you? It seems like there are 7 rats. But here is the coolest thing. Now, I know some of you guys think it's probably a domesticated rat. But Dude, it's okay. It's going to be fine. I'm going to show you a picture. Sorry, something went wrong. Something went wrong. There is this black and white rat in there that looks like a pet rat. And I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do it any justice here. This is one of those very large feed bowls right here. But there is the black and white rat. So there's a total of 7. Somebody had a total of 7 that were seen at the same time. I have to give your medicine. There were 7 rats that were seen at the same time. So what did I do last night? I realized that I am an animal lover, even though they are rats and they spread disease. So my plan, I haven't really got much of a plan, but I got into Amazon and I bought a bunch of live rat traps. I got 8 of them. They are live traps. They are clear tubes and they should be here today. And what my plan is to set those up, and I'll set the camera up again, and you guys can watch as each rat goes in for its peanut butter and gets trapped inside of this clear tube. It is a live trap. It is not going to harm them. And from that point, I'm not sure what to do. Either I go extremely far away and I release them. I just don't know what to do with them. I mean, they can be very friendly, but they also carry disease. And, okay, take them to Lester. I'll mail them to Lester. My thoughts are, what if... Okay, don't hate me because I'm thinking this. Yes, I love the rats. I don't want to just poison them. I think that's a horrible way to go. Possibly find some snake owner, right? Somebody who has big Burmese python, or somebody that would like to just cage them up and have them as a pet. Because there are a couple of the black and white ones, or at least one that I seen, that look like the... So these are, the gray or brown ones are Norwegians, I think. Norways. The Norway rat. Big Norway rats. Each one of those, from head to the tail, is 10, 12 inches long. My live traps didn't work. I hope yours do. Great. All right, well, we'll give that a shot tonight. So if you guys want to tune in and watch me try to catch the rats. Do you remember what you said to Lori when she was in this position? Yes, I told her to just poison them and get rid of them. I did. I told her to do it, but now I'm in the... They're not in my house. They have not made it to my house. I have a couple of little mice that we trap in the house with the electronic traps, and they work out pretty well. Speaking of Lori, happy birthday to you, cockadoo. Happy birthday to you, cockadoo. Happy birthday, Lori Weston, cockadoo. Happy birthday to you, cockadoo. Stay still. The bucket worked with you and water in the bottom. Okay, stop. I have to give you medicine. And I have to give you your medicine. Okay. If you ordered one of our 2025 calendars from our website, I need to tell you, there is an error in the calendar. It shows Mark's birthday as today. Use your Sharpie and cross that out. Draw a pretty little picture of Lori Weston. I'm not sure how pretty it would look with a black Sharpie, but draw yourself a nice picture of her right underneath his picture. And, or if you really want to get fancy, go ahead and print it out, cut a picture out of her, and glue it right over that number. Mark has 2 birthdays in there. Mark's birthday and Lori's Weston birthday. You know what I'm saying. All right, medicine time. Medicine. Hold on, before I do the medicine, I can keep holding you. He's entertaining. So as I'll talk and hold him, and I'll warm bottles up. That's what I'm doing. So I'm warming the bottles up right now. All right. Who absolutely hates and despises the fact that I switched? I switched everything. Oh, no. I switched the 7-Eleven to YouTube. I want to know who is not a fan. Not a fan. Guy, it's okay, buddy. Well, I can still medicate you and hold you at the same time. Yes, I can. Ugh. Hey! Hey! Come here, rubberneck. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, open your mouth. Love it. I'm looking for. There you go. Leslie says not a fan. Those are the ones I'm looking for. I'm looking for the. I'm not a fan of what's going on type people. Guy, it is not that bad. So I'm going to tell you, based on all of the research I've done, Lisa's not a fan. Okay, this is good. Let it out. Let's talk about this. Lori's not a fan. Tina's not a fan. What does this say here? Not me, except YouTube plays commercials during the show. I want you to do what's best for you. I love, cool, happy. I'm neutral, not a fan. It's okay. Let it all out. Guys, it's okay. This is your first live. Bob Tilton. Well, everybody welcome Bob Tilton to our live stream. It's the first time. They're coming through pretty fast. They're coming through pretty fast. The dogs are really barking. Is there something going on out there I don't know about? It's your page, you do you. Well, I can still ask what you guys prefer. Definitely. Okay, bud. I don't think it's rubberneck, wryneck. I don't think that's what it is. With the rubberneck, they can't, or the wryneck, they don't have muscle in their neck to move around. This guy has plenty of muscle to move around, to drink his water, to peck his food. He just does this. Look. He puts his head back, and sometimes it's like that. See, guys, have you ever had wryneck in a chicken? I'm doing the treatment for it. I'm not showing much improvement, but there, look at that. What is this all about? I think it's neurological. I think it's neurological. He sticks his head back behind his head, like just onto his back. He doesn't have an itch. There's no itch. Much better. What about people in line to chat with you? Right. We promised a chat, an opportunity to be on a live stream with me, and we had started that. We had started. Hold on. Oh gosh, I'm failing as a creator right now. Hold on. My bubble wrap is not working the best. I will talk to you about that. Woo, sir. Woosah. I'll talk to you about that. I have, my wife had set it up. So on February 2nd, I believe it is, we start the live chats again. I'm still going to do that on Facebook. I'm still going to hop over there on Facebook and do the chats with everybody. Anybody that has been, if you haven't noticed, this ring light is not attached to anything. It's floating around. I'm having the best time right now. Ah! So that's what it's a vitamin deficiency. That's what people are saying. That's what the wryneck is vitamin deficiency. And that's what I'm treating for. Goodness gracious. Stay. Oh my goodness. Good morning, everybody. What is this here? Tina says, I'm new to your channel and I watch you on YouTube. I pay to not have the commercials for all my channels. I got tired of missing parts of the videos because of the ads. By the way, I came over from Leicester. Yeah, if you didn't know that, you can pay YouTube Premium. I don't know what the monthly cost for that is, but anytime you ever watch a video, it will take away the commercials. Please don't do that. We make more from you guys watching the videos. Plus, it's like $100 a month. You don't want to do that. Rubberneck. Come on. Yes, there's lots of other animals. How long do you treat? I am just going to keep on treating until I see a difference. $13.99. All right. Well, that's what that costs. There you go. It's I'd rather watch a commercial and have it pop up and then just move on with my day. Love the genuine animal channels. Newbie here. Hey, how are you, newbie? No, Laura, I don't actually. I can look at my ad revenue and I know exactly how much I make. I can. Thanks for telling me, though. Thanks for telling me what you think. But I know the truth. I know where my money comes from, and it is not from YouTube Premium. I see the YouTube Premium tab on the monetization. So, it's nice of you, though. Goodness gracious. Okay. Oh, I cannot keep my camera still. I cannot keep my camera still. I used to have a tripod mount right there that held the camera nice and still, and it broke. But I have these, where I want the camera, there's these military drawers that are holding medicines and stuff like that. So I stuff some bubble wrap in there, and I rest the camera right on top of that. Should we subscribe to Facebook? Let me tell you, if you want to subscribe on Facebook, it is well worth the $5 a month, because I'm a mod for a channel with over 100,000. He showed me his, and he actually gets more for premium than others. Well, I mean, it's significantly a fraction of the cost of the income. It is this much compared to this much. This much. So good for him. He's doing something right then. I am not. What was I going to say? Oh, I did like a 2-hour personal subscribers live stream yesterday. This was on Facebook. I brought everybody with me to the feed store. We ate lunch together. We went on a road trip. We had nice conversations, and everybody really kind of got themselves some personal one-on-one J time, right? That's what the subscribers on Facebook is all about. I'm never going to stop the subscriber stuff. Stephanie from Miniman's Homestead is Lester's. Yeah, well, if somebody else can find out what's going on here with this guy. Hey, Henny. How could I listen? Okay. Now Henny's saying I got no work done at all. That's unfair. That's unfair talk, because okay, the live stream started while I was waiting for a goat rental. I'm sitting out there waiting. I'm getting a little furious because I thought my wife put it in the calendar as 10:30 when there is a 30-minute window. And guess what? I thought it was 10:30. So I'm holding on to Blondie the goat. We've got the leash, and I have to go live and just vent a little bit. So I went live on my subscribers live. I know, it is funny. I went live on my subscribers live while I'm snuggling on that, and I'm talking about the goat rental. We do the goat rental, go inside, eat a bagel, talk with my wife, and then I hit the road. No, I come out here to get the milk started for the bottle feeding, and Hillary shows up. No, Jen shows up to do the bottle feeding. Then I hit the road, and I drive to Lake Road. I empty the back of my truck. I'm doing work. This is work the whole time. Empty the truck. Then I go to the feed store. I get my feed. We talk about hay. I figure out a hay solution. Speaking of, I have to tell you guys something about that. And then I wrap it up, and I went and got milk, and then I grabbed lunch. That's the only thing that wasn't work. I grabbed lunch. In fact, instead of speaking to you guys on my live stream, Roost Boost. No, I've never tried Roost Boost. I don't know what that is. You guys didn't get any work done because you guys watched me for 2 hours. That was it. I was working. You were watching me work. Maybe it wasn't physical labor. It wasn't manual. So speaking of the hay, the place I currently get my hay, I have locked up 1,000 bales. I have to go back and get more. But I have locked up 1,000 bales at $7.50 a bale. $7,500 worth of hay bales. This is for, unfortunately, only first cutting orchard grass, but they seem to love it. So I don't care. They're nice, dense bales. They're eating a lot of it. That is from one farm, which is further away. The place I get my feed from, my grains and my scratch and all that, they have some pasture, some fields that they are turning into hay. They're going to mix it with orchard grass, timothy, and some Brahma grass. I don't know what it is. Now here's the deal. My goats have never had anything but orchard grass, and anything else I've ever tried to feed them, they turn their nose up to. They're very picky. So the guy says, listen, if you're interested in taking the bales right out of the field, we can give you a good deal. Right out of the field. Man, I'm going to need to find temporary help this spring and summer, because I would get a call and he would say, hey, now once they bale it and drop it in the fields, it's got to get up. You got to get it out of there. So I'll get a phone call and says, hey, are you, what is going on here? Anyways, listen, stop distracting me. You're distracting me. But I didn't know if they're going to eat. That was my biggest thing. I'm worried whether they're going to eat it or not. I can't commit to something like that if I don't know they're going to eat it. So he gave me a sample bale of Timothy yesterday, and I put it down in the middle section. And guess what? They ate the Timothy hay like that. It was even stemmy. Now, I do have to go look at the pile really good and see if it's just stems left on the ground. But the square bale that was there, and it was a light bale, it might have only been 25, 30 pounds, gone. Poof, gone. So I think they like Timothy. So as long as they like Timothy and they like orchard grass, there is another rooster in here if you didn't notice. What did Jeff say? Oh my gosh, I can't wait. I can't wait. Jeffrey, where's your comment? How come I don't see your comment, Jeffrey? Oh, there. Listen. Yeah, it's just your comment is listen. All right. Are you ready? You know what? I'm going to hold off. Once we hit 900 at least people on here, it's only 8 more people. I have some really good news for you guys, and I kind of let the beans spill yesterday on the subscribers live. That's the other thing about becoming a subscriber. You're going to get behind the scenes stuff, but you're also going to get to know things quicker, faster, Mufasa. Hello. Well, we lost 2, so you know what? Now we got to wait even longer. Please, for the Midar collision with the prayers, yes. So yeah, there was a plane crash with a helicopter in the Potmac River or something like that, and they pulled a bunch of bodies out. I think it was like 18. So prayers for that. Prayers for that. That's crazy. I just couldn't imagine being the family members. At 9:03, here we go. We're ready. We're ready for the information I'm going to spill. Brace yourself. My wife doesn't Potomac. My wife doesn't even know this information yet, unless she was on the subscribers live, which she usually is not. I don't even know how to tell you why, but okay. Who? I don't know if it's Ryneck. Jeff purchased 2 goats from me, which he actually never paid for physically. He's done it through his love, labor, and, just his donation of time to the farm. He doesn't need to ever pay for those goats. He's put so much into our farm, which is absolutely phenomenal. So Oreo and Joey are the 2 goats that are his, that one day were supposed to go to his house, but then if you didn't watch his live stream last night, go to his YouTube channel and look at the video with him and his wife. They explain everything. But that is why Oreo and Joey are still here on our farm. And yesterday, he shows me a message. Oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, you guys. Use guys! It's like a rave around here. Stay. Stay. How many has he paid for picking up? I think he paid for Stagger, because Stagger was supposed to be his. But here you go. He says, hey, Oreo's mom is available for sale. What? I was like, now, here's the deal. She's 9 years old. We're not going to breed her. We're going to get Oreo's mom, though. I reached out to the people. They're in Johnstown, PA, 15905. 15905. And her, let's see. Look at that. She's even a registered goat. She has paperwork, meaning she's got good bloodline, but we're going to let her retire on the farm here. Yeah, it's a 3.5 hour drive. So if anybody wants to drive her here, we'll take you for that. But no, I think Jeff is going to drive and get her, and he's going to go live while he picks up the new goat. He really just wants to have that hussy here on the farm. Oh, we're totally over road trips, but we always do. Jeff's channel, Adventures of Oreo and Joey. 3.5 hour drive. So 7 hours on the road. Oh my goodness. So, but listen, Jeff's doing it, not me. Listen, buddy, it's okay. I already gave him his medicine, so. But when he's hungry, he gets down and eats. No, keep them alive. They're only little mice. They're God's creatures too. What would Jesus do? WWJD. You realize there was a thing called the plague, and you realize that diseases and things like that are spread. I feel like there's people stuck in the beginning of this live stream because we've stopped talking about the rats, and now the comments are popping up. So somehow somebody rewound and they're stuck in the past right now. Jesus would not want disease spread across my farm. That's what Jesus would not want. And yes, they are destroying absolutely everything in my garage. There's none in my barn, thankfully. You're right. In Jesus' time, they probably ate them. You know, I was in Iraq, and I spent some time overseas. I was in Baghdad, and I'm walking down the road, and I kid you not, they have these roadside stands where these Iraqi gentlemen are barefoot, first off, cooking meat. And there's sticks, and the sticks are loaded with meat. And then there's flies everywhere, and there's just nasty juices and water. This is like a moment in my mind that I remember specifically where the man was standing there cooking the food, and the juices were dripping down, and he's barefoot and his feet were nasty, and all of this meat was on a stick. And you just come up and tell him you want some of this or some of that. And it was busy. People were buying it. I did not try any of that meat. But I wonder how much of that was rat meat, because it could have been. It could have been. Hello. Oh boy, here we go. Yes, Lauren did back into... I got one more bottle left. We're going to go feed the babies. You can come with me. Lauren did back into a vehicle yesterday. I'm going to let her tell that story. That is not my story to tell. Bye, Chris. See you later. Okay, that was the last bottle. I'm putting Rubberneck down now. Jeez. Oh, wait, I can't leave yet. Yeah, I am using vitamin E for my rooster. 100% vitamin E right here. That is what we've got. Vitamin E, vitamin D, vitamin A, selenium. All of those things. All of those things are there. Okay? Before I go and feed these guys, Lauren, where's Lauren? She's in bed. What are you talking about? She's up late at night working on stuff, so she gets an opportunity to sleep in a little bit. Now, I realize Rhineck is not contagious. Here we go. She could be here right now. This is a Chewy box from somebody. I'm opening it up. Oh, she's not in bed. She took Hannah to orchestra. There you go. I am wrong. She's already hustling. She's being a mama. Equus magnificus gurish muffin. Does Chewy send a gift card? 2 more bags of German horse muffins. Thank you very much. I'm gonna have to start giving. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Can you believe this is how I used to live stream in the dark? What the heck? It doesn't say on here who it's from. There's a tracking number. There's 2 bags. Please. Oh, Jessica Ryan says it's from her. Thank you, Jessica Ryan. Appreciate you. I need to fix the crap out of this thing. I'm going to be out here today with screws and wood and brackets and spring clamps. And I'm going to come up with a system to hold everything in place. No more bubble wrap. I'm done with this bubble wrap. Here is a bag. It says Justin Steinmetz. It's an Amazon bag. What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Oh. Yes, Hannah did get a dress. I couldn't go live because YouTube wouldn't let me, but I did make content. We'll be posting that video today on It All Started with Little Hope. So yes, Hannah and I have a daddy-daughter dance tomorrow night. They went dress shopping last night. Blah, blah, blah. So they're going to get their content and post it. And sorry. More muffins. That's what they are. More muffins. Yes, you dislike the bubble wrap? I do too. These are from Sally Shrey. Enjoy a gift for Cinko. Cinko the cow. She is beautiful in her dress. She's absolutely beautiful in her dress. The problem is I have to get dressed up in a tuxedo or a suit. And you know that what that means, right? I have to go without my hat, which means I'm going to have to do something with the head. And I don't know, am I going to finally cut my hair? Can you all remind me where you're located? Where your wish list is located? I don't know. It's on Facebook, I think. The blah, blah, blah. The blah, blah, blah. I knew that would get you. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you. Shine it up. Shine my head up. Last package. I'm going to try to keep up with these on a daily so we're not dealing with people waiting to see what's going on. Like, I have so many people that send stuff, and sometimes it takes a month for us to open. Oh, goodness gracious. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Okay, I could go with the flat cap. I could do that. I'm going to go with the flat cap. How about that? A bowling ball's shiner out and shine the cranium. I was so interested in your first homestead and your trip home from Texas. The wood and stonework was amazing. Well, thank you, Carol. I appreciate that. This is Bumpadum. Why did I do this? This is gross though. Okay, so I just opened this box. Now this is sheets. My wife ordered sheets. But I want you to see something. Here's the sheets. Here's a new donkey brush. I literally just opened this. What is right on top? What is this? What am I looking at? Is that a bug? Hold on. Is that a bug or a piece of cardboard? Is that a bug? Ew. I don't know what that is. I'm hoping it is not a bug. I mean, it came from... Ah! It's cardboard. It's cardboard. It is. It looks like cardboard. It just kind of came. When I ripped this open, a little flake came down. Not a bug. All right. Well, this is not a gift from anybody else. These are 6-piece King extra deep sheet set microfiber. And a donkey brush. Hey, at least this belongs out here. So I'm going to leave this donkey brush out here. Hard to tell from there, huh? All right, let's go feed the babies. This can't stay out here. I mean, it has to stay out here for now because I'm not running it inside. And did I even drink any coffee while I was here? All right, here's the problem. Here's the problem drinking out of an insulated cup. I'm so used to drinking out of either a tin can or non-insulated cup that about this time of the show, I would love to just consume all of that caffeine as quick as possible. But it's still too hot. So this is why you won't see me drinking out of an insulated cup all that often, because I'd rather drink it a little colder. What is this? Thanks for opening my packages. Please bring those sheets in when you're done. Yeah, right. One day I'm going to open a package that's going to be inappropriate. I mean, maybe, I might. Oh! Oh! Let's go. Come on. I think the babies are hungry. Babies are hungry. Oh, hold on. Squirrel time. They can wait one more second. I'm going to get to them. I promise you. This is genius. This is genius right here. You're going to love this. Absolutely freaking genius. And I only say that because Jeff said I'm a genius. There we go. Some of you probably already seen this, but I have to show it to you again.
It's like Eminem and Dr. Dre. If I love you more, I might be gay. And when I'm feeling down, you know just what to say. You my homie, yeah, you know me. And if you ever need a wingman, I'd let any girl blow me off. Cause you're more important than the rest. I confess, I'm a mess if I'm not hanging with my BFF. You know it's true, you my male boo. Now sing the chorus with me if you're feeling the same way too. Nothing really gay about it. Not that anything wrong with being gay. Man, shouldn't be ashamed
Wow. What did I just watch? What did I just watch? That is brilliant, my friends. I use the word gay as in we had a gay time at the park, or I saw fun and gayness. No, out, 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 out. Duck, not for you. Oh, come on. I did grab myself 800 pounds of grains yesterday. I guess when you put it that way, it's a lot. 800 pounds of grains. Holy smokes. My goodness, guys. Give me a little bit of a break, a little space. I need a little space. Okay. Excuse me. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep going. Keep going. Go. 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 Keep going. Guys, you have to walk slow. I promise you. That's the way it works around here. Oh. Yeah. Hank! Listen. Hank got his eyes trimmed yesterday. I'll work on getting that content posted, but I did. I trimmed around Hank's eyes so he can see better. It was bothering me that he couldn't see that well. And so we gave him a little haircut, and that went down a lot better than I thought it would. There you go. There you go, guys. There you go. I just double up the bottles as I drop them in there. Doubling them up. There we go. Yay! All right, so we have to make sure that Evie is drinking, which she is. she's on top of the other goat. Look at that. Evie is hanging out on top of the other goat. Do you see her legs? Do you see what she's doing there? She's sideways drinking. And then we make sure Demi that he's drinking as well. So he hasn't figured it out yet. I've moved him from the office to here. So what I do is I make sure I take from one of the bigger guys that don't actually need all of the milk. And I'll do another round if I need to. But we make sure Demi gets his food. Hold on. We have to set you all down. Yes, Demi, I realize I'm going to feed you. What I probably need to do is just go through the whole farm and mount tripods everywhere. I need to mount tripods everywhere. Hi, Justin. Made it alive. Good, Anna. I'm glad that you made it alive. It would be better than the alternative. All right, Demi. Are you getting what you need here? And Evie is over here peeing right now, so we're good there. No, you cannot have any. I'm staring the donkeys in the face right now. They're moving my camera, actually. Oh, chug, 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 chug. Hi. No, stop chewing the phone. Do not bite my phone. No. Elliot is being bad. Elliot almost bit my phone. You don't bite my phone. No. Hey, Elliot. You sucker. You sucker. Now what am I gonna do? Elliot. Now I can't even get it. I have to climb the fence now. Stinking donkeys. My goodness. These guys, man. Which way do we go here? This is the way we go. What are you doing? You don't like milk in bottles, do you? Here, I'll feed you. Oh, sorry. I'll feed you from this side. Come on, Demi. Come on, hop up here. You can have it. Good girl. Please stop biting my arse. Please stop biting my butt. Oh, well, now everyone else is just stealing it. Everyone else is just stealing it. Demi, I hope you got it. Here's the one thing I like about a slight amount of food aggression. Look, not food aggression, but listen. If we can force them to eat more solid foods, then we're going to make their rumen grow. And what else would you want as a goat farmer? You want a baby goat's rumen to grow to 80% of all other stomach compartments. That's what we would like. Would you like some of this? Oh, I squirted you in the eye. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Come on, get over here. Yeah, I want them to eat solid foods. I really do. Can you stop biting me? No? No? The answer is no. You're dumb. You're dumb and you're done. Hope's rumen can't grow anymore. She's gonna pop. Nancy said, hey, Justin, you said you bought 800 pounds of grain. I'm just wondering how long that will last you. 800 pounds of grain will last me about a week and a half, I suppose. Maybe a week and a half. Maybe a week and a half. Hey! Woo! That was close. That was close to Schwindelums. I need to get out of here. I'm not climbing the fence again because I'm not really that good at climbing fences, to be honest with you. Not since the injury. Is Hope pregnant for sure? I have not done an ultrasound. I cannot confirm nor deny whether Hope is pregnant. Look at all of these faces. Look at all these animals that want the food. Well, there's a lot of animals here. Let's just think if you narrow it down to 100 goats, which there's more than that, and you say each goat is going to eat 100 pounds, well, I mean, not 100 pounds. Each goat's going to eat a pound of grain a day. Well, dang, that's 100 pounds a day, right? That'd be 800 pounds, 700 pounds at the end of the week. So, yeah, it's really not that much. To be honest with you, 800 pounds is really not that much. It's 10 bags of feed. Oh, there's still more in here. Come on, who else wants some? Go ahead, Raven, you're up. Raven's up. Artie, how did you get in there? Or were you already in there? I don't think Artie was already in there. Artie's in there fighting. Artie. Hun, I really don't remember putting Artie in there. Why is he over there mounting? Oh, that's Lacey? No, that's Raven. Okay, I have an issue, and I'm going to explain it to you guys. I want to keep Artie as an intact male, because Artie is genetically small. So therefore, Artie still has his testicles. Now, the problem is, as soon as he starts showing mounting behaviors like that, I don't want him to get a young goat pregnant. I don't want him to be getting anybody young preggers. So that means it's time to move him to the billy goat section, but he's so dang small. He's still the size of a baby, but look at the size of his nutsack. It's huge. He can't reach anybody that's... Look at that. Look at that. So I feel like he's found a secret way in. Look, there he goes. There he goes. Are you kidding me? He's trying to escape right now. He's going through that gap on the backside. Michelle Steiner says, Artie's my boy. Please do not put him in the billy stall. Michelle, I ask you, what shall I do? He's not really your boy, but I need you to... What do I do? What do I do with him? He can't stay out here and risk getting a young person pregnant. He can't stay in the office. He needs land. He just has to become a man. He's a smaller one, and I think he'll get along okay with Queso. The idea is we would like to start breeding the micros. You know, a smaller version. Have I tried a buck apron? Yeah, a long time ago. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Stella said she'd put him in there. She put him in there. Oh, Stella put him in here. Got it. Right. Well, he's mounting. So as long as there's no girls in that stall right there. Now, he is trying to escape. But I just don't remember putting him in there. Chastity belt. The thing is, I know there's a gap in the fence over there. And I know you guys remember the other day, one of the goats squeezed in and squeezed out. So I think he's figured out how to come and go as he pleases now. But look at him. Well, first off, he's messing with a boy, so it doesn't matter. I'm not too worried about it. Artie, my friend. Hey, Sir Artie. Put diapers on him. Yes, fix the gap. I thought I did fix the gap by shifting the fence, but somehow, some way, the fence keeps kind of moving. It's not really attached to anything. Lauren, I already said how long 8 bags of grain will last. It'll last about a week to a week and a half. That's it. We go almost weekly. I'd say every week and a half I go and pick up, 10 to 12 bags of sheep and goat feed. That's what I do. Look at him. Look at him. Boys just want to have fun. Oh, boys just want to have fun. Just wanna. Okay. The commotion is over with in here. I have to take the goats out that don't need bottles anymore, okay? It's time to move some of these goats out. It's time. It is. I gotta figure it out. How old is Artie? Artie is probably at least 6. No, put a sign out front, goats for sale? Are you, Sally, what are you talking about? No way. In this area, do you know what people would come and try to buy the goats for? First off, I don't want anybody just rolling up on my property. No. Second off, it would be nothing but people looking for goats for meat. That is a big thing around here. People just want to eat them. Hun, did you talk about the goat father? I did not talk about the goat father. I'm not going to talk about it. Not yet. I'm not ready to talk about it yet. I'm not ready to talk about the goat father. We're going to do the grain feeding now. Are we ready for this? Am I going to wean the adult goats off the grain again this summer? Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. No, guys. Oh my goodness. Guess who's in here? Who do you think made it right into the office? Take your guesses now and then I will show you. She's out of control. Maybe she'll show herself. Who is it? Who do you think it is? Oh my gosh, those are our sheets. Knock it off. Duck, I don't have anything for you. They're empty. Fine, I will give you one. She's twisting my arm. Oh, she's twisting my arm. She wants milk. Watch the rubberneck, please. Listen, I'm gonna give her just a little bit. She doesn't get much. And I'm not even gonna warm it up. You're annoying. You're like 6, 7 months old. You do not need this. You don't need this, friend. Duck, you're out of control. Oh my. I can't help it. I just can't help it. That's it. That's all you're gonna get though. What, your rumen isn't growing big and strong? I can tell you, she's plump. She's big. If you see that in my ear right there, do you see a spot? Or is it a mark? Yeah, yesterday I was holding a goat like this and I was doing medicine and I stuck the needle in the butt. and the head with the little horns reared back and just nailed me in the ear. Probably one of the most painful things I felt in a very long time. Oh my gosh, Duck. It's done. It's done. It's done. It's over with. It's over. It's empty. She's like, oh, there's one last drop in there. I know there is. Come on. Do I give the chicken oyster shells? Yes, Dorinda. Yep. Just throw them out every now and then across the ground and let them scoop. It's gone. You're sucking air now. There is literally nothing left in that bottle. Golly gee, girlfriend. Now, since you're here, I get to pick your nose. I can pick my friends. I can pick my nose. But I can't pick my friend's nose. Unless his name is Jeff. I can pick Jeff's nose. How is Joe doing? Joe's great. Joe is great. One thing I tell you about Joe is he wants to be driving already. Really? More painful than the Chuck attack? Oh, no, I guess. Well, no, realistically, honey. Okay, you want to be on? Let's be honest. The adrenaline from Chuck attacking me was way too... She's just got this nasty booger stuck on her nose. I'm trying to get it off of her nose. I had way too much adrenaline happening. What does this say here? Have you considered getting a bulk grain bin on wheels, not a feeder that you take and get filled up? No more bags and only need to fill up occasionally. Bulk feed is cheaper. Yes, I have. There's a problem with that. The facility I go that makes it wouldn't be able to shoot it into they call it a gravity bin on wheels. You tote it there, they shoot it in, and my thought was I would park it upstairs. But they're refurbishing their grain bins, their grain feed, and they want to get it to the point where they could shoot it right in there, but there is no way to do it right now. Right now, all they can do is, oh my gosh, I see these LOL Jeffs, and that means he said something stupid, and then I have to stop what I'm doing to go read what Jeff said. What did Jeff say? What did Jeff say? I'm looking. I don't see what Jeff said. Nope. Oh, do I have, did you guys know? Do you know the Muffin Man? No, there is an option. If you press a button here, right there, and hit settings, you can show live chat when they're visible, top chat, or all chats. So we can do all messages. Boom. Now all of a sudden I can see every single message. Oh boy, I'm not sure if I wanted to do that because now all of a sudden there are tons of messages here. Now I'm gonna have to go, oh gosh. I thought somebody was knocking. Okay, I'm gonna ignore, oh wait, there it is. Why am I looking for Jay? Of course there's an Adventures of an Oreo and Joey. That's what I'm looking for. I was looking for the wrong thing. Okay, gosh. This is so dumb trying to read comments. I quit. Duck, now she's just eating all the food in here. Lady Duck, say goodbye. You're getting kicked out. Let's go do the grains together. Let's go do the grains. How about that? Does a goat's horns can hurt humans when butthead? Sure. If you get headbutted just right, it's going to hurt. Absolutely. I got in Chuck's way. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I got in Chuck's way. I see. No, Artie's not going in the office. I'm not putting Artie in the office. Before I do the grains, though, I'm going to go over here and see what's going on in the watching stall. For what reasons we need to stay in here. Who needs to come, who needs to go. Hi, Artie. Hi, Artie. Okay. Yeah, let's first pull this fence back again. All right, these are my watching stall goats. Gabriel can go out, I think. Gabriel is looking really healthy. This is the stall where I throw extra protein, extra food. They get what they want all the time. Gabriel can leave. This is the only girl that's in here right now. Chelsea. Chelsea's the only one in here. So if I can health clear Chelsea to go out, let's check health. Let's check Chelsea out. The anti-breeding apron is not a guaranteed way to do anything. Chelsea, can you stop? Come here. Let's look at you. So here's Chelsea. Hi, hello. And what I do is I check their FAMACHA. So this is you peel back their eyelid and you look and you see if their iron is good, if they're anemic or not. She has a very pink FAMACHA. Do you see the pink in her eyes? Very pink FAMACHA. There's no runny, crusty eyes, and there's no crusty nose at all. Now the next step is we look at her hiney hole. And we see that she's done with any diarrhea. That's gone, so the medicine worked. So, I say we clear Chelsea, put her out, and now there's nothing but boys in here. Now Artie can stay in here for a little while. How about that? We're clearing Chelsea. Chelsea, are you ready to go? Are you ready to spread your wings and fly and go out be with your friends again? You want to go be with your friends again? Yeah, this way Artie doesn't do the nasty. Artie, have you seen Artie here? Look at him. Look at him. He's a cute boy. I think all these guys are healthy. Look how big his sack is. Oh my goodness. Artie, my man. So we hope he doesn't grow any further than that, any more than that. And then when Blondie grows up, we're hoping that she stays short and we can start genetically having some smaller, shorter, stockier kids. Because in the goat snuggling business, the longer they stay smaller, the less we have to buy and the less we have to breed. See there, he's going after her now. He's going after her now. I'll save you. I'll save you. You're done. You're done. Artie, you naughty boy. There is a good solution for everybody. There you go, Chelsea. No, you're not ready. Chelsea is free. We'll do the grains. Chelsea, I'll put you up here so you can reach the grains and you can figure it out again. Woo. Okay. They were playing. Well, that type of play makes babies. Hey, oh, yes, I'm coming. I'm working my way up there. Time out. So, Boston, come on. Boston, I'll let you up here. Let's go, Boston, up. Not you. Oh my gosh. Who let you up here? No, this is only for small goats. This is only for small goats. You are not a small goat. I was gonna let Boston up here, but he was not smart enough to figure it out. Oh, well, actually, I'm happy Lauren's down there right now. Lauren, you stay. She'll have to go through the opening down there to get in. All right, we're ready. Let's do this. Let's do this. They know what's up. They know it's time. No! Ada! Oh gosh, their heads just knocked it all over the place. Ada! Look how quickly Lauren made it up here. Look how quickly Lauren made it up here. She was just there. She was just on the other side of this. I need to put the flash on. Oh my. Half of it on their heads, half... You get out of there! She knows now. Look, I'm starting to scare her out. Hey, butterfly. She doesn't know. She's not scared of me. Why do I do this every day? Every day. Oh my gosh, really? See how much we wasted? Do you see how much we waste because you guys are just out of control? No patience. No patience whatsoever. Hazel is staying on the farm. Yes, indeed. We will keep Hazel here. I just wish they would realize and know. This is my pet peeve. Like, it's pretty obvious. Every single day, the grains go down into this feeder right here, right? But yet they still decide to jump up for the grains. Watch. Perfect example. It's always these guys on this side that do it. I want to show you. Okay, look at them. All lined up, blocking the feeder. Blocking the feeder so I can't put the food down. Do they not realize where it ends up? Guys, you know where this ends up, right? You know where this ends up. It ends up over there in the feeder. So get down, look down, look down. Like, what do they not understand about this? That is the one pet peeve that I have about these goats. They know where it ends up. They just choose to be difficult. How many gallons of milk per day and how often do you have to go for that? Milk run is every other day right now. I'm weaning off. At our peak, we were doing, oh my gosh, 6 or 7 gallons a day. Now that's raw milk, raw cow's milk, which is more expensive than pasteurized milk that you can buy at the store, the regular old milk. But currently, the way it stands is I just made an executive decision to cut the feedings back to 3 times a day, minus Demi and Evie. Demi and Evie are the smallest of the goats, and they still need their 4 times a day. And at one point in time, we were doing up to 5 times a day, but realistically, they only need 4 or 3 feedings a day. So I've cut the feeding time down, and I'm going to be kicking some goats out today. Today, some of the goats are leaving the stalls. Some of them, it is time for them to retire. I do believe right now that we have surpassed the coldest week of the year. I do not believe we're going to have another below 0 week. We're done with that. That was a horrible, horrible time, and I wasn't here even to deal with that, but I know it was a horrible time. So I don't think that we're gonna have to deal with sub-zero temperatures anymore. How are Willow and Monroe? You mean Willow and Allie? I mean, Monroe is fine and Willow's fine. They're doing good. I've said this before, and I'm not even kidding about it. If there was smell-o-vision, you friends would be smelling the nastiest dog poop that I must have walked through, and I keep spreading it everywhere I go. It's disgusting. It's gross. It's gross. The question is, when do I put Artie in with the Billies? When does Artie get to deserve to go with the Billy Goats? Where's Hank and Oreo? You mean the 2 largest animals on the farm? I want you to stay tuned later today. There's going to be some footage released of Hank getting a haircut. I did trim the hair around his eyes. Am I at 17 scoops? What am I doing? Why am I... See, this is why I go through so much. This is why I go through so much. Come here. I have to go out here now. Stop. Stop. I might give them a little bit too much. But in the wintertime, I really, really don't care. Yes, it costs a lot, and it does cost a lot, but it's for the health of the goats. They have to have the grains. If you're not putting on those extra calories in the wintertime, it's going to be very, look at them chow it down. And with the small stalls here, with the little babies, the little guys, I am filling up their grain dishes twice a day. And there's Evie. She still wants more milk. She's not quite interested. You notice all of the other guys that are interested in the solid food. Evie's like, where's more milk? Demi's like, where's more milk? I want more milk. But, you know, overfeeding milk can cause problems too. There's a thing called abomasal bloat. You have your standard bloat, which I've talked about in the past. But if you don't know what bloat is with goats, it can wipe out a goat within hours. There's two types of bloat that a goat can get. One of them is from consuming a type of carbohydrate-rich, pasty type chicken feed. You know that fine powder in the bottom of chicken feed, like chicken scratch? Lady of mine, friend, can I get in here? Excuse me. Listen, I need to get in here. The extremely fine powders can cause a reaction. It's not just the powders, it's also the acids and stuff like that. Can cause the rumen, the first stomach compartment, to become frothy. They call it froth. And then guess what happens? With frothy bloat, they can't off-gas, burp. They can't burp. And the reason they can't burp is because instead of a natural gas that's trying to exit through their esophagus, it is a froth and it can't make its way out. Okay, that's very important because the rumen is the first stomach chamber, and that's where all of yesterday's food, that's where all of this and all of this sit together with all of their juices and ferment. And when you have something fermenting like a compost pile, it is making a gas. Well, that gas tries to escape by a burp. And every goat burps. If they're burping, they have great rumen function. Here's the problem. When they get that frothy bloat and they can't burp, Hank, watch your face. That is the terminology of bloat. Where does all of the air go? Where does all of the built up gases go? They expand, and they expand, and they expand some more. And if you don't notice it and do a proper bloat treatment, eventually that pressure becomes too great on the heart and the lungs, and the goat will succumb to a heart attack. And all of that can happen within 2 hours of the onset of bloat. 2 hours. Okay, that is called frothy bloat. And I have lost some very dear goats to bloat. There is also another type of bloat. It is when an object, such as a Christmas light, some green garland from your decorations, some random thing around the barn that they decided to swallow, and it gets stuck in their throat. They can still breathe. Their airway is still clear. They have no problems breathing. But then all of a sudden, there is something stuck in their throat. There's even wild, those sticky burrs? You ever been walking through the woods and you get these little round things stuck to your clothing and they have spikes all over them? I don't know what they're called, but they're little burrs. Those burrs can also get stuck inside of their throats. And what happens then? Well, same thing. They swallow that, it lodges itself inside of the esophagus. They try to eat a little bit more, or they try to regurgitate their cud. And when they try to regurgitate their cud and it comes up, it creates a solid, formed, sealed off esophageal tube. They just cannot burp after that. And so that thing that is stuck in their throat, now that is something that's stuck in their throat. That's not frothy bloat. It is not the same treatment. You do not treat it the same way. But you have to be aware of bloat. There are symptoms and signs of bloat when your goat is and the problem is if you're not watching them, within 2 hours it can happen. The goat will be standing there and drooling. The goat will basically have a distended side on the left side where the rumen is at, and it feels like a drum. But yeah, there is definitely there's a lot that goes into dealing with goat husbandry. I will get Cinko his muffin, okay? I promise you, I will get him his muffin. We're gonna go one more scoop out here. Excuse me. Oh, but that brings me to the point. There's also something called abomasal bloat, which we lost a little goat named Mickey one time. I believe his name was Mickey. I've had so many goats in and out of here. But if you overheat or overmix your powdered milk, we don't do powdered milk anymore. We used to do a formula type. No, Pep. We used to do a formula type of thing, and we would mix it with water. And the temperature had to be pretty much exact, and the ratio had to be pretty much exact. What are you doing, Gabriel? I'm kicking you out of here too in a minute. Well, then here's what happens with abomasal bloat. Ruminant frothy bloat happens in the rumen up front. The abomasum is the last stomach. Baby goat drinks the milk, goes right to the last stomach. All is well, absorbs, goes out. If you have an improper mixture or an improper temperature and it dumps itself into the true stomach, the abomasum, you know what happens? The milk can curdle. And when the milk curdles so fast, it creates abomasal bloat. And what happens is they then cannot off-gas the other direction. They can't pass anything out the backside. And then what happens? Same thing in reverse. Yes. Now, I see I lost at least 100 or 200 people on that rant about abomasal bloat and bloat. So I'm going to take that as a lesson that you guys aren't into the medical health all that well. Maybe this medical stuff is boring and you'd rather just hear cute, lovey stories about the animals and watch them just eat and play and sleep. You know, the perfect world, the perfect farm that doesn't exist. That's what you want? Is that what you want? It's just crazy to see how I watch what's going on. I watch as I talk. I look at my numbers. And this is the moment in time I'm supposed to quit. This is the moment in time I'm supposed to get off of the live stream because my audience is dropping. And I will be getting off of the live stream in a minute. But I had to come get some muffins, one more sip of coffee, and I forgot I didn't put these bottles away. And this office is heated to about 80 degrees. So give me 1 second. Happy birthday, Lori. I sang you happy birthday earlier. I see that you guys, or that are still here, obviously believe it is entertaining. It is entertaining, and I appreciate that. I appreciate your learning some stuff. Thank you, Carol. I got your information there. Yeah, got your information. So I gotta just drop these bottles in the fridge really quick. Let's do a little slight Q&A before I go feed some muffins. Let me focus on a couple of questions that some people might have. Can you put Cinko where Chuck was in the pen? Negative. That is too small of an area. It's too small of an area. I cannot do that. He was in that small paddock just because... Oh, don't forget Lauren's bed sheet. He was in that small paddock area because we needed to be able to get him on a trailer and get him out of here. Right? You need a Cinko fix. We will be getting you a Cinko fix. Trash by the feed bin. What about the trash by the feed bin? I guess you want me to pick it up. What is this here? Is about 1,000 or more each morning for the 7-Eleven average. Yes, lately that has been the average number, around 1,000 people. Yes, correct. Can you temporarily have Cinko share the pen with the pigs to make a separate section? Then where does he go for shelter? I have no shelter for him over there, so where does he go then? What is wrong with him staying in the barn right now? What is the problem with that? Is there an issue other than me not want... Yes, I guess the issue is running baby goats over, but as long as I don't push him, then there's no problems. Can we see the upstairs? You want to see the upstairs? Do your goats faint? Bob, I have a couple of fainting goats. Yes, I do. Can he go out with firemen for grazing? Again, there's only one trailer out there for firemen. That's his trailer. That's his. He would not share that shelter. He would not share that shelter. It's too small. As long as I'm not pushing him, he's good. I have already talked about the rats. Yes, I have. Does Cinko have a thyroid issue? No, he does not have a thyroid issue as far as I know. He has been seen by the vet before, and that's never come up. Thank you for the service, and can you explain the picture, please? You're talking about the picture of me in Iraq? Yeah, I can do that. And I'm trying to get to all the comments. I know there are a lot of them, and it's hard to get everybody's comments, but... Oh, Angie wants to know about is there a video about him going to the rodeo to Leicester? I have not put together a solid overall scheme of things video, and I do plan on doing that. I do, okay? Listen, the picture of me in Iraq, that was Operation Iraqi Freedom, OIF 0809. There was an invitation from my squad to go visit some sheiks. We had to go visit some sheiks. They had this amazing palace. I walked in to this palace, and there was a koi pond in the marble in the floor that you had to walk around. They had a spread of food that was like a mile long. There was, did the office goats pass away? Only Taylor and and S'mores. The other ones did not. I mean, different reasons for each one of those. Anyways, so I got a chance to go meet the sheiks, and that was the picture. Just meeting the higher ups in the Iraqi army is what I did. The eyes are bulging because of the for Cinko because of the, and I'm not going to open these bags yet. We still have I'm not going to open these bags. I'm going to store these bags until the bucket is gone. But the mice might eat them. Crap. Nope, I'm going to open the bags. Oh, I'm going to open the bags and I'm going to dump them into the plastic container. Okay? That's what I'm going to do. Chuck has adapted so far. Do any of you have the video of your jail south with Carl and the other animals? No. You developed a goat addiction. That'll happen. That happens very quickly. Oh gosh, I cannot keep up with these comments. And yes, I tried to get Cinko out to the field. He will not move. He will not move. So I'm going to dump these into the bucket, and I guess we'll just keep the bucket full. That works, because here's the problem. The mice that are in here will consume this. I'm not eating another one. Do not ask. I will take you upstairs. We're going to go feed some muffins to Cinko, and then I'll take you upstairs. I'll show you the top half of the barn. Listen, it's not much to look at. It's immaculate when you look up, but when you look what we have, no, I didn't get rid of the office mice. When you look what we have on the ground up there for storage, it's not all that impressive. One more. I'm opening and putting these bags. 2 more bags. There is a lot we all understand. We sometimes repeat ourselves. Thank you, Evelyn. It's okay to repeat yourselves. I repeat myself all the time. Myselves, as if I have multiple personalities. I may. 7 rats were spotted at one time during the live stream last night that are in the garage. And the black and white one is either a piebald or a fancy rat that could have been somebody's pet, but realistically, it also is here's the most logical solution. It is a wild Norwegian rat or Norway rat. It is wild. Thank you, Robs McCumber. Thank you for the $9.99 super sticker. Let's celebrate your first super sticker on a live stream. How many of the rats are pets? None of them. Okay, you saw 3 black and white ones. Okay, I did not. 2 and 3. So I have traps, live traps coming. They're on their way. They'll be here tonight. We're gonna set up a live stream for you to watch them be caught. And then I'll probably take them to the pet store, I suppose. This is weird. I still have a muffin in my pocket from yesterday. Let's go and do the rest of this here, and I'll take you guys along. You think there's at least 10, huh, Amanda? Do you bottle feed all the babies or only when the moms need help? New to your channel. I would much rather the moms feed them. The problem is none of those goats were born on our farm. All of those goats are from other farms where either the moms passed away, the moms couldn't care for their babies, the owners decided to sell them at a young age. So every one of those goats that are on a bottle are not from our farm. I much, much prefer the babies to stay on their mom's nipples, right? It is the healthiest choice for them to be sucking on those teats. Okay, I got a big old pocket right here of muffins. See you later, Deborah Price. Adios. Oh, it's starting to cool down and I can really drink it fast. You can catch the rats and say they're really tiny goats. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I almost timed out somebody. If I accidentally time somebody out, it's an accident. My fat fingers cannot keep up with my comment section. Goodness gracious. Thank you, Cheryl Gryko. This man knows what he's doing. I don't know about that. The sounds that the rats made was nuts. It sounded like they were moving the furniture around the garage, right? Hey, here you are. Cinko fix. I got you. Come here, buddy. Come here. You know this is going to come with pets, right? I'm going to be touching you. If I feed you this, I'm going to be touching you. I got more where that came from. Come here. I got more where that came from. Come here. He really, really likes his muffins. I'm not allowed to sing that song. I won't even say the 2 words in the same sentence anymore because it is overdone. Overdone. You got to know when something's overdone. Here you go. See? We got this. We got this, bud. Good boy. Hold on. Yes, back up. He is right up on me, not caring whatsoever that I'm loving up on him. This is the plan. A daily muffin feeding will allow him to be friendly. Hold on, let me pull it out of my pocket. I have nothing there for, yeah, here you go. Yes, he'll get used to this every day. Hi. Well, maybe I'm not doing it because I can't sing. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. Maybe I just think it's overdone. Hi. Come here, sir. Come here, sir. Come here, buddy. Hey. Come here, buddy. Come here. I got lots of food for you. I got lots of muffins for you, bud. Why are their mouths so slimy? Grayson, can you move? Oh. How was it? How was it? Was it good? Hope you got your Cinko fixed. Now, if I push him, that's when we have the risk of him jumping or running over a baby goat. So I will not push him. We will not scare him. Now we're going to go upstairs. I'm going to show you the upstairs of the barn. And then I'm going to get off of here because we are down to 892 from 1,100. So either your attention spans are horrible or I'm a bad creator. Thank you, Sarah Young. Hank! Where are you, Hank? Hank! Call them love muffins. I like it. Okay. Here we go. This is the upper half of the barn. Guys, take a look at how amazing this looks. Now, don't pay attention to what's on the ground. Pay attention to the timber work that's up here and the built-in wooden ladders and the stonework. It's just so big. It is such a big barn. It takes your breath away when you're up here because, I mean, it's just so tall. This is what they call a mortise and tenon. Do you see right here, peg and dowel? This is where each piece of timber matches with another piece of timber and there is no hardware putting it together. Do you see that joint right there? There's no hardware that holds this barn together. It is all mortise and tenon for all of the beam work. Even the ladders, everything including the ladders, all the framework, all of this stuff here. It is a bank barn, absolutely. I have doors right here that I can drive the tractors in. I have 1, 2, 3 doors. There are 5 bays here. Now the floor needs some work because the roof was leaking for the last 5 years when we bought this place. And so there are some holes in the floor. So we have some floor work to do and we have some roof work to do, which I already started the roof work. So this is right here, where if you look, I can actually feed them right from this section. And typically that's what I do. But right now my feed is inside, that my hay bales are in that trailer. I didn't, with all the snow, I couldn't drive up the bank barn. The doggies are hungry. And right here are different grain. This would have been a grain holder. Each one of these bays, grain, 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 grain. As you can see, there are these slots right here. The boards, the farmer would remove the boards one at a time to access the grain. And then the grain would get shoveled out this way. So those, and currently there's like a bunch of old shutters. Check the hardware out. Check the old vintage hardware out from the shutters from the 1800s. The log cabin was built in 1736. You can't see that from here. So there's some history on this property. So that is what I call Bay 1. Bay 1 is right there with the stonework and the grain bins. This is Bay 2. This is where we store our hay, which again, it's all in the trailer right now. This is Bay 3. This is Mary and Joe's belongings from their 20-acre property. This is Bay 4, which was all of our belongings, and I cleaned most of it out. Santa Claus left a trampoline right there in the middle of the floor. And this is Bay 5. Bay 5, again, is a repeat of Bay 1, which is the grain bins here, 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 and there, along with... Did it belong to the Amish at one time? I do not think so. As far as I know, this was built by a Swedish family, or it started to be built by a Swedish family named the Kinseys. And over here is the Bay 5. Bay 5 is stonework. And again, and look, people think, oh, your barn, it's got so many holes in it. That's done on purpose. They don't seal all of those. They don't seal absolutely everything. They want the barn to be airy. When they store the hay up here, the reason this barn is so tall, and I'm talking, it is tall. I think I may lose signal, but I'm going to try something. I'm going to climb up this ladder. Talk me out of it. Go ahead. Talk me out of it. Tell me it's a bad idea. Tell me I shouldn't climb the ladder. Your comments are delayed. If it was a bad idea and you said so, it's too late. I'm already climbing. So we are climbing to the top of the inside. I'm starting to get slight vertigo. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. Oh, hold on. Give me a second to maneuver around and make sure I'm holding on to everything properly. Oh, okay. Whew. I have climbed way up here, but I need to tell you, I'm not even halfway to the top. I'm not even halfway to the peak. This is cool. These are some old beams that are sitting here, and they still have like the natural shape of the tree and the logs. And I don't know why they're here. They're just loose. They're just sitting here loosely. They must have been leftovers from the construction. Take a look at the way the joinery is made up. Look at this. This is called a half lap, I think. The beam, look how big the beam is. Look how big the beam is. They cut here, they cut up, they cut over, they cut back up. Now, it looks like that at some point in time, they did add hardware on this section instead of peg and dowel. Or, oh no, there's the peg. There's the peg, there's the peg. right? The problem would be most likely over time they wanted to make it a stronger structure. Here's what is amazing to me. If you look at those hatchet marks on that beam right there, look at the hatchet marks. Somebody hundreds of years ago went out into the woods and cut that piece of wood, cut that tree down, and started hacking at it. And then they used some sort of measurement, and then they built this elaborate structure. And they didn't have circular saws. This is pre-industrial revolution. Absolutely phenomenal construction. And you can see these round pegs that I climbed up are made out of oak, but they're not actually round. Take a look at them. Take a look at them. They're actually like hexagonal. And you can see the tooling marks that they used to carve out the rungs for the ladder. Isn't that really amazing? Amazing. Who thinks I should try to walk from here across? I mean, are these beams stable enough? They're probably got to be strong enough. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. I promise. I won't. Hold on. Listen. Look up here. There is a track. Do you see that metal track right there? I want you to take a look. Now, I don't know where the piece is at. I got to find the piece. Where's the piece at? I'm scanning. There it is. Do you see that thing right there? Oh my gosh, it's hard to tell. That is a trolley. There's a metal rail up there that goes the length of the barn. And that is a pulley/trolley system. And I would love to hook a rope up to that and then walk the beam. And then I could walk the beam, right? I could fly around here like Peter Pan. I think that would be awesome. Please get down. They would use that to haul the bales and shift the bales around. Can you believe they used to stack the hay in this barn that high? It's really cool. All right. I'm going to get down now. Guys, that is a 20-foot ladder right there. So there's 20. I measured it. It is 50 feet to the peak. 50 feet from there to the ground level. 50 feet. Isn't that phenomenal? All right, I'm getting down now, you guys. Jeez Louise. Hang on with me. Let's go. Careful. These rungs are 200 years old. Always place your weight out towards the edge of the rungs. Hold on. I don't feel safe yet. Place your weight towards the outside of the rungs and you should be fine. Never put your weight in the middle of the rungs because that could be dangerous. Okay. We have survived. Oh, gosh. There we go. We are alive to tell another story tomorrow morning. How do you change the light bulb? Good question. I have no idea. That is one ginormous light up there and right there. I'm good. We're all good. Everybody's good. Now, where's this trash next to the feed bin somebody talks about? Trash next to the feed bin. Because you're worried about the trash in my barn. What the heck is that? What is this? It seems like the dog has decided to get into something he shouldn't have. Correct. All right, I'm about done, guys. I'm gonna have to say my proper farewells. There is hay bales that need to be put out and waters that need to be topped off. I'm gonna find out what's in this bag here. I'm gonna let you know. What is this? You made it through a near. Oh, you guys, I love you. Oh, and yes, I have to feed the dogs as well. Correct. How quiet the barn is after the animals are fed. Yes, indeed. What is this? What the heck am I? Take the sheets in the house. I have a whole bunch of mamas on here that just want to take care of me. Hey, you're welcome for the awesome tour. These seem like bells. I'm going to hook them up for whatever reason. Pay attention to a couple of things. One of them would be Lauren's page. It's called It All, not page, channel. Lauren's channel. It's called It All Started with a Little Hope. She went shopping. If this is for the ladies, this is for the ladies that enjoy dresses and going shopping. And she's Adventures of Jay. Hold on. Okay, now it's time. Now it's time. Now I have to. Luann Dunham says you need to start a new page called The Adventures of Jay. Okay, I'm going to discuss one thing. I know. I'm trying to get off of here. Watch this. Want to see something fancy? Just take this end and put it through here. I think I wore the perfect hat for today. Squirrels all over the place. Pass that through there. Take this, grab hold of that, drop it down, and then, sorry. Ta-da! This is how you do it. What was I talking about? I wanted to tell y'all something. I lost it. Lauren's channel, she's going to post a video about shopping with Hannah for the dress and other things. And then Friday, I get to go to Daddy Concerts. Yes, the other thing I want to talk about, I have a new page. I didn't really want to mention it. I'm not trying to push it yet. I'm going to take it slow. And it's called The Goat Father. It's called The Goat Father! It's where I'm going to post my stupid shenanigans. It's going to be the page where it's going to be a little more uncensored. It's not going to be as, listen, if you're that person that emails me and says, right now it's just on YouTube. If you're that person that says, and emails, and has to reach out and let me know that I'm a little too vulgar and you can't handle my content because it's too much, I'm going to put my more risque stuff on The Goat Father. It is The Goat Father. That's what it's called. Now, I only created it last night, and I only have one reel on there with Lester and Jeff's bromance. The daddy-daughter dance is on Friday. But that's going to be, I'm not pushing it yet. I'm not rushing things. I'm going to slow it down. Slow it down. Thank you, Lorraine. I appreciate that. Your subscriber number 55. Well, thanks, Melissa. That's awesome. It is a channel, not a page. It is a YouTube channel. Yeah, the comments are lagging. That's okay. Perfect life is funnier when your mind is in the gutter. Put shenanigans at liberty there. That's awesome. Let me ask you, is that too much for you? Some people, I've never really posted a lot of content while we're at the Liberty. The Liberty is our Friday night gig where we like to hang out. I'll be on your new channel as soon as it's available. It is available. It already is. Um, do you think? Do you think? Do you think Liberty content or drunk content? Like, I don't get drunk often. Maybe on a Friday night, and not every time. Not every Friday. Not every Friday. It gets pretty crazy when there's a little bit of drinks involved, right? Is that, would that be too, would that ruin, let me put it this way. What I want to know is, would that ruin me? Would that ruin my image and my look? To air my stupidity, my dumb stuff, all the crap that I've been hiding from you guys forever. Not that I've been hiding, I've just chose to keep that part of my life sideways or on the sideline. The night with, okay, well, it seems that, oh wait, yes, see, Doris Lee says yes, it will, and Cheryl Stevens says yes, it will. Oh, it says Steinmen's in the description. Maybe I'll let it say Steinmart. It should say Steinmart. Wait, hold on. Where did you get Apollo? He's gorgeous. I have an Antonian Pyrenees. I'm not sure. My wife found him. You also want to be known as the Christian man, so don't ruin the rep. Exactly. Listen, just because I have a drink on Friday night or two and have a good time, it doesn't mean I'm not a Christian. I absolutely have a relationship with God. I pray every time I lose an animal. If an animal is on its way out the door, now that's not the only time I pray. I'm just letting you guys know. I have a personal relationship with God, and I think it's good. I think I have a good personal relationship with God, Jesus Christ, my Savior, who I believe died on the cross and saved my sins, and I believe all of that. And it's not that I just believe it, I know it to be true, right? But I also know that I'm doing a good thing, and I am a Christian, and I have fun, and there's just, listen, I don't want to be a hypocrite. I really don't. And it's not like I'm out getting smashed every night at all. I have a couple drinks with my friends and let my hair down on a Friday night. And not even every Friday, just fun. So, yeah, there will be some naysayers. I get it. I'm going to change it to Steinmart. I'm going to change that to Steinmart. Some religions drink and don't see anything wrong with it. Just leave room for Jesus. Leave room for Jesus! Listen, I'm halfway stupid when I'm sober. And I sing better and gooder with a Pepsi. If that's how they feel, they shouldn't join the page. I love reading these comments because this is going to give me insight. I haven't pushed the page yet because I'm not interested in pushing the page yet. Whoa, April, I love that. I'm not doing blow and buying hookers. What? OMG, did you just say that? Joe's in home therapy. Hello, Lisa. How are you? How are you doing? I gotta leave, man. I'm dropping numbers like flies on a hot day. I gotta go. Come on, kick me off. Motivate me to leave. There is another goat father on YouTube, but I will be the only goat. Don't, I have the black and white logo. Make sure you're subbing to the proper goat father. Thank you, Katie, for becoming a member. Amazing. I say you give it a lot of thought before you do it. Thank you, Diane. Wait. Whoa, Virginia. What? Some of these comments. Wow. I grew up in a different lifestyle. If some of these comments are reality for people in the past, then you guys have lived. You have lived more of a life than I ever thought I could have lived. In general, no, it won't. There will always be those that find negatives, but you be you. That's what we love. I'm trying my best to hang out with you guys for a couple more minutes. Kick me off. Listen, kick me off. I'm sure they're going by so fast. You will learn on YouTube it's full of judgment. For your mental health, ignore the haters. All right. Ignore the haters. Understood. Is Joe walking yet? Yeah. Yeah, Joe is walking. He's able to get up and walk, but then get back down. Yes, I have to. Go feed the dogs, Carrie says. Yes, the dogs, the dogs, the dogs. They're eating eggs right now. Do you know what's happening? They're eating eggs. They're waiting for their food, and they're going to go find as many eggs as they can and help themselves to breakfast. Okay, so Lauren, my wife, is going to tell the story about Mary and Joe. You guys will need to listen to that story. That is going to be her content, I hope. I hope. Joe is still getting in-home therapy, correct. Correct. All right, guys, should I leave? Should I leave? Tell me to go. You are getting sleepy. You are getting very, very sleepy. On her page, I want you to stare into the bell. Now think about something. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't hypnotize you guys. Oh, no, I really do have to go. The rest of the animals got to eat. It's fair to them. It's fair to them. Bye, guys. See you later.